G'day. Incoming. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Best day. Maybe some facts. I will acquire some. I cannot wait to get in to do laundry.
G'day. Today we are in Fremantle, or as locals call it, Freo, and we're going to do some exploring, going to do some walking around, hopefully some thrift store shopping as well. So we will bring you guys along and tell you all about it, what it's like, and yeah, so here goes.
Maybe some facts too.
Maybe some facts.
Maybe some facts.
Do you have any facts?
I will acquire some.
Good, okay. Facts incoming.
I think this is the first rain that we have had since Malaysia. We've not had rain in a while.
Hey guys, Editing Andrew here, just taking a break to kindly ask you to like and subscribe to our channel please, but don't take my word for it, listen to what ASMR Andrew has to say. Hey guys, thanks for joining me. Please subscribe. If you don't subscribe, absolutely mental.
If you are on the hunt for an amazing charity shop, thrift shop, op shop, whatever you call it, in Freo, then Good Sammy's is definitely good. We just spent $13. I got 2 Lululemon t-shirts, 1 Lululemon pair of pants, and another pair of like kind of denim pants. Sorry, I'm saying pants, trousers. What a steal! £7.50. 3 Lulu, 1 pair of trousers. Dealio in Freo.
You said you wanted to be a runner, then why are you walking? You're pathetic. Everybody else is doing it, but you're not. You're not motivated at all, you're just slow.
No, absolutely not. Does that sound familiar? That inner narrative, that inner critic, that trickster brain? He is cute though. If that is what you're contending with every single run, then no wonder running feels hard. It feels difficult. It's not something that you just want to lace up and go and do. It's pushing. It's telling you that you're not enough. It is lying to you. Hi, I'm Gillian. I'm a running and mindset coach, and I help runners of all levels, including those middle and back of the pack. I help them quiet that inner critic, build confidence, and help them finally feel like a real runner. So if this sounds like you, we'll put information in the description box below. Come have a chat with me. Let's see how we can tell old inner critic here, sorry Andrew, you're not old, to beat it and have you enjoying lacing up, enjoying going after your running goals and dreams. Bye for now.
Look at that, 10 months from a little kid who doesn't even have a job. You tell me what you want to put on me and them and I'll make it happen. Amazing, thanks for your kindness and generosity.
Okay, that's enough music and text. It's time for the voiceover. We are now at the Western Australia Shipwrecks Museum here in Fremantle. It's very centrally located, around 1 kilometre from the train station. We found this really interesting. It delves into Western Australia's maritime history and has some great artefacts on show. It's also free entry as well, although there may be a charge for entry into special exhibitions from time to time, but the main part of the museum is free, and there are free tours twice daily as well. This is Gillian pointing out a rat on the wreckage, not a real one obviously, but it's definitely worth a visit when you come to Fremantle, even just for an hour to escape the heat. The Shipwrecks Museum that we just saw is actually housed inside Fremantle's historic commissariat buildings, which are among the first Western Australian sites built using convict labour. Which brings me very conveniently onto our next stop, which is Fremantle Prison. This we cannot recommend enough. This is a former prison, now a World Heritage Site. It opened in 1885 and was originally used for British convicts, but around 30 years later it changed to house locals who had been sentenced to prison. The prison is possibly most well known for a riot that took place in 1988. The riot and a fire that was started by prisoners was said to have been a diversion for an attempted escape from the prison, but it is said that the fire actually prevented the escape. A number of guards were taken hostage in a standoff that lasted almost an entire day, with negotiators eventually managing to bring things to an end. While there were no fatalities, a number of prison guards suffered injuries, and the fire caused nearly $2 million worth of damage. The prison closed 3 years later and is now a major tourist attraction, drawing hundreds of thousands of visitors each year. There are 5 different tours that you can take there. A pro tip from us, you might want to start early if you plan on doing more than one tour because they last roughly 1 to 2 hours each. We arrived in the early afternoon, not anticipating doing more than 1 or 2 tours, but if we could have, I think we would have done them all because the place is so interesting. The tour we did, which you are watching parts of now, was the Behind Bars tour. This takes you through the history of the prison as a maximum security facility from 1887 to its closure in 1991. But there's also a convict prison tour, which covers the 1850s to 1886 era of the prison. There's the True Crime tour, which talks about some of the most notorious prisoners to have been at Fremantle. The Tunnels tour, which takes you underground through the tunnels built by prisoners. Part of this is actually only accessible by boat on the tour as well. And finally the Torchlight tour, which is a nighttime tour and takes you through the dark side of the prison.
(1888). The beam that you see there is the same beam that was used at Perth Jail, so it's seen more than the 44 executions that took place here. If you look at the top of the beam, you can see there's a few grooves in the top because that's because sometimes they did more than one execution at a time. 44 people were executed here, 43 men and 1 woman. They were all accused of murder.
For us, just being inside and walking around this whole prison was interesting enough, but the guide was incredible. The knowledge and the stories they tell take these tours to a new level. It is shocking at times and heartbreaking too, but overall it's a fascinating insight into Fremantle Prison. Our tour lasted 1 hour and 15 minutes, but it absolutely whizzed by, and we were disappointed that we didn't really have time for another tour after it ended because we had to catch a train back to Perth. Especially since we could have used our ticket to get a discount on a second tour. If you only have time for one tour, we would recommend the Behind Bars tour that we did, as it seems to be very comprehensive, but if you're interested in doing a few of the others, we would suggest keeping a day aside for this on top of any time you want to spend in Fremantle, because the whole place is an absolute gem in Western Australia. Also, cool and random side note, our posted videos are actually a few months behind real life, and we're now on the east coast of Australia. Our visit to Fremantle randomly came up in conversation with someone the other day who turned out to be the wife of one of the last prisoners in Fremantle Prison. Pretty cool. Fantastic day was had in Fremantle today.
Best day. Oh my gosh, such a great day.
Would highly recommend it for a day trip, especially the prison. The tour we did was what was it called? The Behind Bars tour, I think.
Behind the bars.
Yeah,
Behind bars.
Behind
Yeah.
Bars. Fantastic. There are a lot of other tours which sound great, but they take a bit of time. That was an hour and 15 minutes for our tour.
Yeah, we just unfortunately didn't have.
Didn't have enough time. And some of them are like at night and only like 2 nights a week as well. So if you have more time, definitely do those. I would recommend.
Highly recommend.
The Shipwreck Museum, also very good.
And
Free.
it was also nice to just get out in the sun for an
Yeah.
hour or so, because it was starting to get quite toasty
It
at that
was.
point.
But yeah,
But yeah, really, really interesting.
it is, yeah. And also, obviously, the Thrifting.
I cannot wait to get in to do laundry. I'm so excited.
Thrifting was excellent
Yeah,
today.
it was just such a really, really great day. A beautiful beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like on the train, it's about half an hour from Perth, I think. So, highly recommend it. Yes.
Do
Go-
it.
Go to Freo.
Go to Freo.
Do it. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.